Hello, welcome to God's Junk Drawer. I'm Cody, and today we're going to be fixing a bent garage door. During the winter here, it got so cold that when the garage door was being pulled up, it bent in on itself, and now it's fallen off the track here. If I look at the other sections of the door, I can see how it's attached here. And right here, I still have this hardware, but it just needs to be bent back into place. In having to deal with this immediately, I've already removed the bent hardware. You can see this is this panel that sits right here. So this goes in here, and this would connect onto here and onto here. Basically what I'm going to do is replace this with a 2x4 and bend this back in place if possible. The garage door itself is made of aluminum, so it'll be pretty easy to bend and manipulate it. For this I'm going to use a vice grip and then just a regular scrap 2x4. For this lip on the metal part here, I'm having difficulty getting to it, so I'm gonna sandwich two 2x4s on either side of it. Alright, so I've got everything kind of bent back into place as best I can, just using 2x4s, sandwiching them against each other, and pretty much just getting it as much of a right angle and flat as I can. Here was the biggest issue, the massive bend, and also when we started, this couldn't flip up. This flips up nice on its own. I think this is our biggest piece of what was causing the door to not open, is this hinge would get stuck and not bend, and that was causing our main issue. So really this is probably the solution to most of our cause right there. And then fixing the top where this screw is no longer connected. I cut a 2x4 to size so it's able to fit in here, so I have a new place to screw the bracket back into. And I decided to not try to jam this metal bar in here because I'm not getting it to bend very well, and I think it's just going to cause more issues when I put it back in. So even though maybe wood's not the best for outdoors, this is going to fix it and be very inexpensive. Marked my hole for the bracket here, and I'm going to pre-drill these two holes. I'm using a washer and a 1/4 inch screw. Now that I got these first two in place and it's feeling pretty good, I'm going to try to bend this top section a little bit more and get another screw into this side. Love them quick bits. All right, I think the garage door is looking like in a pretty good place where the aluminum is kind of bent back into place as best as I can. So the door's feeling a lot smoother. And now I have to work on connecting back the emergency switch, which I had already removed when I dealt with this immediately. So I'll show you this emergency switch as well. Here's a look at the safety mechanism. There's going to have this one section that connects to the door, and it'll have an up arrow on it for how it goes connecting, and then the other section connects to the garage door opener, and both are held by a pin. So just a ring release, stick it in the pin and put the ring back on. So I'll show you this when I'm all done. When you go back to reattach the arm, you want to make sure you reset the safety. When you pull down the safety mechanism, it brings it straight down and pulls the knife pin down, and it stays in that down position until you release the safety mechanism manually. So on here, you're the opposite of the pull down. You're going to manually flip this back up, and then it will actually lock. You can feel it lock into the rod that pulls up. And then while it's locked in place there, that's how I'm going to determine where it needs to connect on the board. And just a natural resting position, kind of. And pre-drill. Blessing break! If you've been watching all my videos, you might have seen that I've been working hard on a video game throughout the winter here. That's where a lot of my time has gone. It's a game about farming and husbandry. If you haven't checked it out, you can go check those out. But I had a chance to show it to a friend of mine for the first time. It was really exciting to get to see him play the game and see if all the things I intended for him to do, that if he stumbled across those on his own, and if you could figure out all the controls, and just, yeah, everything's intuitive. Very, very nice to get to share that with somebody and get some feedback, even off some of the things that he says. Being a PC gamer, I'm able to think through how I want to do the development moving forward, and it'll be great when I get into actual test phase to have him and some other people be game testers. They're very excited to do that, and that gives me motivation and excitement to keep moving, and I look forward to releasing the game later this year. Well, here we go. Everything is installed, looking good. Got my safety mechanism engaged, screwed on here. Door doesn't manually open. Let's see how I did. Oh, yeah. Boom, baby. All right, garage door fixed, success. Wonderful. All this fixed for a 2x4. Some screws and some washers. Absolutely no money spent, just stuff I had lying around in the garage. Really glad I didn't have to buy a new garage door or anything like that. This is an insulation panel, which doesn't really do a whole lot. but I'll go ahead and put the insulation panel back on this right after I cut out the section that I added in for the 2x4. Let's take a look at the safety pull. This is when your garage door is stuck and you do need to manually pull it. You pull this safety release and it disengages the lock here, so you can manually pull up the garage door. And the important thing that you might forget when you put everything back together is to re-engage this safety lock, which puts it back into the track. And now our garage door won't manually open. Take a look at the hardware a little bit closer. This is the most important piece here with this safety pull rod. So when you pull down, it disengages, and there's a slot in here, right where this pin is. There's a slot that goes and connects up into this. So when you re-engage by flipping this up, it's going to now locked into place. Safety release, lock, engage the lock, and now it's stuck. So when your garage door won't open, this safety release will be the first thing you have to do just to get it to manually open with your arms.